Hello, my beautiful viewers. How are you guys and girls doing? I hope very well. Today, I am coming to you with a 7 months and 1 week update. 7 months and 7 day update. So I wrote a couple things. Actually, there are 3 major things I needed to notate, and I wrote them down so I don't forget. Number 1 is a while back I decided to do an experiment because I was calculating my calories and going by how many calories I eat, and I tried to always stay under a certain number. Like I had gone up, if you have seen some of my previous updates, I went up to 2,500 calories or 3,000 calories a day by adding extra fat because I got hungry. But then after that, I brought it down and I stayed about 1,300 calories a day. And then what I realized is when I was controlling my calorie intake, I was some days feeling not happy. My mood, and I wasn't fulfilled, I was hungry, and some days I was eating too much. So what I decided to do is I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna do an experiment. I went on for 3 weeks eating anything I want, meaning like any amount of calories. Within the ketogenic diet, I was eating maximum amount of fat, 60-70% of fat, and then I was eating only 15% of protein and very little carbs, like 20, no more than 50 grams of carbs a day. And what I did is I stopped counting calories. I said I'm gonna eat whatever I want. So if I feel like I ate a little extra protein, I'll add extra double that, in fact. So I did that for a while, and I realized I'm really not the same person every day. Like the day that I go and work out at the gym, I am hungry. I need to eat a lot more, probably double the calories. And then the days that I don't do anything and I'm relaxed, I'm writing, or I'm on the computer and I'm not working, I noticed that day I don't really need a lot of calories. I can go by with 900 or 800 calories that day if I don't move, if I don't go walking and stuff like that. So what I did is I logged everything, all my days, and I realized I really go from 1,000 calories a day, 800, 900, to 2,000 calories on some days. And my weight doesn't increase because those days it like kind of compensates. Those days that I'm very active, I burn more calories. So I realized I cannot restrict my life, my being, to a specific number of calories a day. So my fitness pal used to help me track my calories and control my foods. Now I'm more controlling percentages. Like I know if I eat a little extra something, protein or little carb, good carb like veggies and stuff like that. I do the keto potatoes sometimes. I'll increase fat. I put a lot of butter on it, and then I'll make sure I go to the gym and stuff like that. So there is a way of balancing, compensating. Also, I noticed the days that I'm working on paperwork and some complicated numbers and extensive like paperwork and stuff like that, my brain consumes so many calories without me going to the gym. I need to eat. You know, I can't be working on things that strain my brain and not eat. So it's very strange, but it's like we're not the same human being every day. Unless you're a robot and you do the same thing over and over and over and over, the same amount of steps, the same amount of activity, the same mood, then you probably should consume the same calories. But I don't think you're like that. It's almost impossible, right? So the calorie theory, again, is just falling apart in my life. It's not working. I just cannot be under 1,300 or 15. No matter how much I heighten it, there are days that I break through that limit and I go over. So, and there are days that I'm not hungry. Like some days I'm thirsty, especially when I do the whole broth. You probably saw my video before this one. Whole broth, that's so filling and satisfying. I don't need to eat much when I drink 2 cups of those a day. It's just, it's very curious. So that's the number 1 thing, that I've given up counting calories. I just go by whatever my mood is. I try to be aware and conscious. if I eat little extra and it's unnecessary, because sometimes your hands will go to things just because you're talking and you're nervous or something. I keep an awareness. So like if I do 1 hour walk in the morning and I'm not going to the gym that day, I'll do an extra hour in the afternoon if I eat extra. So I'm aware and conscious of things. And then the day that I work out, I have to eat a lot more. But I try to keep my activity lately at least 1 hour walk every day. It has helped me a lot, and I'm gonna tell you on point number 3, I'm gonna tell you how it has helped me. So the second point is, so we talked about the calories. The second point is addictive substances. I used to flirt with caffeine and kind of like do a diet Coke or something. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you don't notice it at that moment, but it'll trigger your craving in 1 day or 2 days if you do it randomly. So what I did is, one day I had this iced coffee, and then I find myself 2 days ago thinking about the same thing. I'm like, I'm not really a coffee drinker. Why am I thinking about this? So I'm realizing that you cannot play games with those addictive substances. Especially, I had this protein bar that doesn't have sugar. It has like Lohan or some stuff like that, monk fruit. No good. I think the chemicals, if I don't eat pure, wholesome foods with one single ingredient, like I said in my videos, it's so important. You know, I tried to say, oh, once in a while it's okay, but you have to pay for it. Like I had like that coffee, and then 2 days later I was craving the coffee again. So I just said no more coffee for me. And also because the day that I have coffee, I'm hungrier and I'm more nervous, and I'm more, like my character gets a little bit perturbed. So I decided not to do that anymore. So I'm doing only tea and no black tea, just like mild green tea here and there, sometimes, not always, okay? And I'm planning even to remove that, to do just floral and naturally decaffeinated teas, okay? So that's the second thing, addictive substances and addictive drinks. Be very, very careful. You know, there was a point in my life where I was drinking diet this, diet that, and I couldn't, like, I didn't even think about it as it was addictive. But as you purify your body through this diet, the ketogenic diet, I think we need to start paying attention to those things, you know? So that's number 2. And then number 3 is weight loss. About a week, 2 weeks ago, I decided to remove all non-clear liquids, like anything with milk. I used to do little milk here and there. I only drink clear liquids right now, water and tea, clear tea. And also I removed stevia. I've been on stevia for almost 7 to 9 years. I replaced my sugar with stevia, and I have good quality stevia. Sometimes I use some brands they're kind of bleached and processed to look white, but they only contain stevia. I make sure it doesn't have dextrose or anything else. Some of them have alcohol because they pull the stevia with the alcohol, but it's very rare. Most of my stevia is green leaf stevia, natural. I order it, you know, online. So I decided to remove that completely, and what I noticed is my scale started going down. So I've been stuck. So I got on the keto diet. I lost about 15 pounds the first month, and then I lost another 5 and I gained them. And then I lost 2 or 3, and I've been stuck on the 127 for a while. I had gone down to 123. I'm 127 pounds, and then I removed stevia completely, and I removed all murky, I call them murky liquids. Anything that has particles, you know, microscopic particles, I removed it. So what I'm doing is clear liquids only. And what I've noticed is my weight is going down right now. And I feel like my body's lighter, and I'm shrinking even more. Like there was a ceiling I had to break to go through that 125 and go down to my 20s, my 120, 121. I haven't gone there yet because I feel still a little bit sluggish, you know. I look at myself in the mirror, that's how I see if I like myself or not, you know. I don't weight is not that important as much as looking at myself in the mirror and seeing if that's the body I want to have. That's how I measure. Also feeling how my clothes fit me and how agile I am and how fast, you know. I used to be very fast. I used to run, I used to jump, I used to do the high intensity intermittent cardio and stuff like that. Now sometimes I do and I'm kind of tired, so I know I have a few extra pounds to go, but that's for my vitality, most importantly, not because of my looks, you know. Because my looks, I'm kind of okay with myself right now. I'm very happy with the way I look right now. So that's very important, because that stevia, I didn't know, you know, it was kind of a dependence of the sweet taste. I don't know if it was triggering anything in the background, because from time to time I'll crave little carbs. I'll have to do the keto potato, or do the crackers, or do something like that. That's gluten-free and stuff like that. But I noticed right now that something has happened since I stopped the stevia and those liquids like the milk and the half and half and the heavy whipping cream. I used to put that in. Also, my cheese intake has been minimized. I probably have cheese maybe once every 10 days or 15 days. So that's pretty much it. My scale is going down. I'm at 126 right now, I think. And my weight loss, I feel like it's coming the next wave, you know, because I had that big wave at the beginning, then I stalled, then I went up, and now it's like, I feel like it's coming. Also, my activity level has gone up a little bit, so I'm going to the gym, which is miraculous. I usually don't go, but I'm going like at least 2-3 times a week. I feel like the walking is not enough. I need to burn more calories. That's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys are enjoying the ketogenic diet, or you're curious about it. If you have any questions, leave them for me below. I'll answer them. I answer all questions that I get. If you need help or anything, let me know. And please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like if you like it. Take care. Bye.